Hello Major fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are going back to a classic that we actually played not that long ago in Lore and Eclipse, but it is demons, and there are a couple of new demons from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't know there are any demons in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but there are, and the most powerful one and one of the main ones in this deck is Cervantes Romero times Exile, a 5-mana 4/4 with trample. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Cervantes. Then we draw X cards and use X life, so X is a number of counters on Cervantes Romero. So a 5-mana 4/4 trample is not great stats, but I look at it more as a 5-mana 6/6 that draws you 3 cards and loses you 3 life with trample. Because if you play it before combat, on the turn he comes down, he's going to be a 5/5 and draws your card. And the next turn, when he attacks, he's going to be a 6/6 and you'll draw another 2 cards because he's got 2 counters on them and lose 2 more life. Does remind me a lot of the Speed Demon from Ether Drift, which was a 5-mana 5/5 with trample and end step or combat common, which you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is your speed. So very similar. And if you can get this down on turn 4, which you can with Mutable Explorer or Core or Patchwork Banner, you are going to be laughing, because unless your opponent removes it, you're just going to draw so many cards. And if your opponent does remove it, it's not the end of the world, because it will kill you eventually. The other demon is Madame Null Power Broker. This one is less effective, I think. Play 3-mana 1/3 with Death Touch, and when another creature you control enters, we may pay life equal to its power if you do put that many +1/+1 counters on it. And it's quite funny, if you Madame Null into Cervantes Romero, you could pay 4 life, it immediately gets 4 counters on it. You put another counter on it at your on combat, so it's got 5 counters, then you lose 5 life and draws 5 cards. So it's going to be a huge creature, but you probably would have killed yourself. But obviously all that life loss can be mitigated by Unholy Annex. Beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life. Loses 2 life. There we go, and we gain 2 life. Otherwise, we lose 2 life. Obviously, that won't offset Cervantes Romero forever, but it is a really good way to basically make sure you win the game. Rest of the deck is stuff we have seen before. Required in Hex removal, Mischievous Sneaklin for just all creature types, Mutable Explorer for the same thing, as well as that Mutavault Ramp, Core for ramp, and it counts as a demon. Demon Wall, just a very efficient 2-mana 3/3 Defender Menace, although it can't attack, but it can attack if you have counters on it, which we can put counters on it by paying 6, or maybe with Madame Null. Patchwork Banner, just on demon, just for a buff. No data cover up for Board Sweeper, and then the Unholy Annexes. Mana base, 24 lands, just mostly dual lands. Overgrown Tomb, Underground Mortuary, Wastewood Verge. Because we don't have any 1-drops, we don't mind, well, apart from the Hex, we don't mind Surveying on turn 1 to help us move out draw. So this has always been a powerful deck. Historically it's been, I think, mostly in Dimir, but with Mutable Explorer being a demon as well as every other creature type, and getting you a Mutavault which counts as every creature type. Because what you can do, even though it enters tapped, if the Explorer is your only creature, that is your only demon, your opponent removes it, you can just activate the Mutavault if you've got 1 mana to have that demon for Unholy Annex at the end of your turn. But if you have so many demons, it is not usually a problem. So a really fun deck, and Cervantes Romero is a particularly powerful addition. I've got 3 of each. I'd probably actually go down 1 Madame Null up to 4 Cervantes Romero if I was doing the deck again, just to smooth it out. But really powerful. Hope you all enjoy it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll give a shout out to my patrons, Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas and Adrian. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you all in the gameplay. We go first. Good hand. We've got a 2-drop. We've got multiple 3-drops. And if we find that 4th land, we can Cervantes Romero on turn 4. Demon Wall's a very good blocker at 2 mana. Oh, against fairies. Deadly cover up. It's going to be very useful. Really need that 4th land. Play something out. Don't hold up a counter spell. Oh, there's a 4th land. Let's Core them. And that is now a demon. Ooh. I'm going to play out Mutant Explorer then, because I think they have the... Well, I thought they would have the... there is a counter spell for it. Your opponent has to pay X equal number of fairies you control, or something like that. And I think we do Dirty Cover next turn then. Well, we're attacking, because I imagine they're not blocking. We can cover up and mischievous sneak in. Do you want to block? You have a blocker. Assign a blocker. Or don't. You don't want to block, obviously. You want to keep that around to draw a card. Well, lots of cards. There we go. Ooh. And we can sneak in on our opponent's end step. Ooh, there is a stick. I'm going to shock you in, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Because I think the counterspell they play is conditional. Hey, that's what they had. I could really do with our Holy Annexes now. Therefore, favouring trick. I'm going to be kind of disappointed. Let's turn you on. You have the trick. We still get the draw and the drain. And we are... The thing is, you've just missed lethal. Now, we're probably losing this game anyway. But if you cast that on your turn a fairy into a 4/4, we would be dead. Is that a main? Yeah. Well, we flooded out. Well, there's plenty of cover-ups. Let us collect evidence. Do we take the play blue tricks? Because they're kind of annoying. Put this on demon. We do not want some anti-Americas now. had a mutavault. But we don't. Do they have anything that just does 2? What do we think they have? Bounce? A flash fairy? Which they have to block with, obviously. It's a very easy decision. If I have a creature that has 2 power or more, and there's a snakeling. The stick is for them being able to take the counter off their Littlewing. So you have to block. Yep, there we go. Well done. Good work. We can grow our demon wall as well. Yep, that was close. Oh, our opponent goes first. This is a slow hand, but with removal, hopefully we'll be okay. It's a vow turn 1, unless we really need to hex something. Do we need to hex something, opponent? Maybe. I will be risky. At the moment it's only attacking for tops 2. Unless they have a buff. Now we do have the hex available. Come on, give it firebending with the palace. What? Oh, there's another annex. And there's a demon. Well, we'll get down the explorer because that gets to the land. There's another Savanti Romero. May want to cover up. Deadly cover up, that is. Wish I'd kept the hex for that. Can they kill us? They're giving it a good go. That destroys artifacts. Well, they hit us for 8. I'm gonna crate the demon because this does obviously gain us 2 life. What else do they have? Nothing. Well, let's get down Burdock Core. And then a second Unholy Annex. Gaining 4 a turn. Pretty good. We will pitch a Cervanti Romero. And we can deadly cover up next turn. Although if they attack, part of me thinks it means they have lethal. They still have 8 mana and 2 cards. There is the one that not doubles damage but increases damage. It has Convoke as well. One spell done. That could be destroy at 4. Oh no, it can't. Oh, it can. But we have enough mana to cover up. And then get down a demon wall. Alright, we'll take your firebending students. There's another deadly cover. Good hand. Lacking on Holy Annex, but with Cervanti, it gives us enough card draw, and we can Cervanti on, well, hopefully Cervanti on turn 4 by exploring. We're up against Izzet. Elementals. On the plus side, if they have a Thunderlock, our Explorers ain't going to get bounced. I think we just get down the Romero, start drawing cards, and hopefully we find an Unholy Annex. And probably not too fussed by a Sunderflock. because it will reset the Cervantes Romero. And we can hex the Flame Raider. And if they bounce the Romero, that's not bad. They basically 5 mana for, well, 5 mana 5/5, draw a card, lose a life. Well, we might have to deadly cover up. There's an annex. Here's the deadly cover up. Next one we can annex and explorer. Well, let's see if they do pitch anything. Okay. Pitching Ashlizzlle. We'll take out Ashling. Ooh, there's another unholy annex. Start draining our opponent. Would like another Cervantes Romero. They just have a hand of Thunderfox. I think they might have, or maybe they had like a Etherize. I mean, this is a clock without doing anything. What else do they have in hand? We flash in both our Sneaklings. Unholy Annex next turn drains them for 6. So, yeah, and we can activate a Mutant Volts, just make sure we get him for lethal. Well, my opponent goes first. We do need that all-important third land. We've got an alright hand otherwise. It's a bit slow, but I would like an untapped black source. Because Wastewood Verge by itself doesn't do it. Just Grand. Yep. There's an Eddymark crab. Does this get quenched? No, abandon artifacts. Good, well done. They already turned on Grand Ancestral Recall. That's fine to do. Get their removal from Madam Knoll. Do they? Oh, they're looking for it. Only got 2 lessons in the graveyard, so Oh, looks like oh, they can't. We're gonna shock you in, and then we will put away Gran. Bring up one. I found the combustion technique. Let's just create a big old demon. They are the best attacks. And our opponent's goose. Oh, good old lessons.